and happy, what day is it?
Evening. It's Monday. It's Monday, my dudes.
So, we didn't want to start this video in the car. We wanted to start it when we actually got to the park, but it is about to storm, we think, so we figured we would start it in the car just to be safe. So we are super excited because we were able to get some last minute reservations to be our guest.
Yeah, and they just changed their menu too, so we're excited to try their new menu.
It's like a prefix menu, so you get, it's like you get an appetizer, a main, and a dessert, right?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't actually, I knew nothing. I went into this completely blind, no facial hair.
Oh yeah, he shaved his mustache off.
Shaved my mustache off too. I feel like a small baby.
You're a little small bean. Yeah. But we have no idea what we're doing 100% of the time. Today is no different. We don't know what's going on with Be Our Guest, but we wanted to experience it with you guys, so that's what we're gonna do.
And I wanted to tell you guys too that people are probably gonna be like, how did you get a reservation for Be Our Guest? Because what I started doing was I started looking for a reservation, and it turned out that like the closest one was 6 months out.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
And then I was like, well, let's just see like next week. And so I found a reservation next week when I was looking, and I found one for tonight.
Yeah, well, is this the next week?
Yeah, this is the next week. I think what happened is it's during the fireworks, and I think somebody was like, I'd rather watch the fireworks than eat a Be Our Guest, so they canceled it. I
get that. So because we've seen the fireworks so many times and we are not super sad about missing them this time, we're gonna go to Be Our Guest. Every time I try to get that sign, I mess up. It doesn't matter what I'm doing it wrong.
Oh no.
So you just saw like a little teeny second of the sign.
It was funny too, because you go, I wanted to get this sign. I'm like, you're not getting that sign.
But I really believed in myself and I thought I could get that sign, but I was wrong. Guess what? I'm getting this sign. There it is.
Yeah, you did. We're going to the Magic Kingdom.
I do love this sign very much. It's my favorite sign.
No pumpkins though. So good news, after I looked at the radar, it seems as if the storms are headed away from us. But we are still going to bring the umbrella just in case.
I feel like you should always bring your umbrella.
Right.
Just even if they say it's not going to rain, even if there's nothing on the radar. So it's just a good idea.
Yeah. Also, it feels very strange to look at myself in the camera without any facial hair.
But it's gonna grow back. You're not leaving it clean shaven forever, right?
Right. No, it's already started to grow back a little bit, but...
Not that you can't. Like, you totally can. I just figured somebody might want to know, so I was gonna ask for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the radar said the storm was headed away from us, but man, it looks like it's coming right for us. I don't know. Looks real bad over there. I feel like the radar was lying to me.
That's what I said on the walk over here.
What do you guys think? Oh no, it's going to a different spot.
Also, I want you guys to know that I'm pre-eating before our dinner.
Yeah.
If you ever want a fun snack, these veggie snacks are really good. They're very expensive, but they're good.
It is a frightening looking night for sure. Look at these storm clouds. We thought to ourselves, let's give ourselves like an hour.
Really fast, hold on. Look how blue the sky is. Like, point it over.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. I'm like in shock. The sky is so blue right now. Is it blue hour?
No, that's just a storm.
Oh, it looks awesome. So wait, sorry, what were you saying?
We gave ourselves like an extra hour before our reservation, and we might be late to
Yeah,
it.
we're still not gonna make it on time. So the parking situation, it really like, you have to give yourself a lot of time if you're parking at the Ticket and Transportation Center. Or the
Transportation and Ticket Center.
Sorry, I always do that. I know that makes people mad. The Transportation and Ticket Center?
No, I think that's a Berenstain Bears type thing. What is that, the Mandela effect? Because it used to be called the Transportation and Ticket Center, Ticket and Transportation Center.
Is that a Disney Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it 100% used to be called the Ticket and Transportation Center, and I think people got confused because you can go to Animal Kingdom and buy tickets. And they're like, people were going just to TTC.
Some of you guys might know more than we do. Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to Be Our Guest.
Okay, all right.
Just passing by the Uptown Jewelers, check out these park exclusive charms. There's an orange bird, the tiki room, and like a Mickey in a plane flying around the world. These are neat. It's actually not very busy. Oh, just kidding. There's a lot of people up there. I mean, I have seen it busier, but it's not incredibly busy tonight. Yeah, here we are. Now we're heading into the real depth of the crowd. Kind of feels like the Halloween party in here. Here's the part that stinks. we have to go all the way over by Haunted Mansion and then back to get behind the castle because fireworks are coming up, so this little pathway over here is closed down.
Are we late?
No, we'll be fine. We still got 10 minutes. I feel like everybody that I see tonight is confused about where they're supposed to be going because so many pathways are blocked off for the fireworks around the castle.
I was also confused.
Oh yeah.
I'm one of those people.
Oh no, but you're not running around all like...
I would be. If I weren't here with you, I would be.
Oh, okay. Normally we would be heading that way over there by Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We're gonna take the shortcut through the little turrets over here, through this little archway. And it also feels like you're heading into a castle, which is nice.
We are heading into a castle.
Yeah, but not this castle. We're heading into Beast Castle. This is part of Cinderella Castle, I think.
Is it? It goes all the way out here?
Yeah. Well, it's colored like Cinderella Castle. See, it's blue.
Confusing.
Here we go. We're heading into the check-in area of Be Our Guest, which is outside of Beast Castle. Like, where is it? There's Beast Castle over there. And this is the check-in area. Ooh, we've made it to the front gates.
So with this new prefix menu, we get an appetizer, an entree, and then a trio of desserts. So I don't know if we get 3 desserts, like 3 little ones,
Oh, maybe.
or we have to pick one. But as far as these appetizers go, I'm pretty excited for the escargot, maybe even the octopus. What about you?
Maybe the French onion soup. Maybe the artisanal cheeses.
I was gonna say, if you get that, I want to try some.
Oh, okay.
For the entrees, I want to get the filet.
Yeah, that's what I want too. What else is there?
There's
Chicken?
chicken, lamb chops, smoked ricotta, and corn tortellini.
I might get the pork.
Are you?
Yeah, well, if you're getting the filet, then I can't also get the filet.
You can.
No,
No, remember when we were in Tokyo Disney Sea and we both had the Wagyu?
Yeah.
So we can't, it's been done before.
I know, but I'd like to show a wider variety of food.
Okay, I'll share a little bit of my steak with you.
Oh, thank you. We're going to France. Oh, there's somebody coming out the door.
Oh, sorry.
Can we? Okay, we're going to France. Ooh.
But before you leave us, be sure to stop and take some photos in front of it. Now we're going to enter into our ballroom. This is where Belle and Beast had their first dance and fell in love.
Oh.
Belle and Beast had their first dance and fell in love.
I know.
The master is in this evening, so before you leave us, be sure to stop and enjoy a lunch for our study.
The master's in there. There's noises happening.
This is Belle's favorite room of the castle where she keeps her favorite memories.
Oh. There they are. And here he comes. There's the Beast. Oh. Hi, Beast. Thanks for letting us come to dinner.
So handsome.
Whoa. When the Beast walked by me, there was a lady standing next to me and she yelled, "So handsome," at the Beast, and he thought I said it. He turned to me and went, and I was like, I mean, yes.
He said, "Thank you, my dude."
Ooh. Ooh, look, you can get champagne and wine here.
How are you?
Wow.
My name is Simon. I'll be taking care of you tonight.
So this is the prefix menu. As you guys can see, it's $55, and I think that I'm going to get the pork tenderloin solely for the bacon dust. And then for dessert, everybody gets all of these, like except for the wine. You get all 3 of these, and it looks delicious. They also have these souvenir cups with these signature drinks for $19. It's pretty darn expensive for a drink, but it does come in a light up cup. I think it lights up at least. So once again, there is no other way to do this. You have to do the prefix menu. So no matter what you order, you're not getting out of here for under $55. They also have a beer list. So this is one of the very few places inside of the Magic Kingdom that you can get an alcoholic beverage. It sounds like somebody's beating on the walls, but that's just happily ever after going off. There it goes. This is my absolute favorite painting. I love it. I love Beast's hat.
Are they having a tea party?
Well, she's making hats.
Oh.
They brought us out some bread.
It's crusty bread.
Yeah.
They're like little tiny baguettes.
Yeah, because we're in France.
But like they're little like tiny handheld baguettes.
En français. And they also brought us out a pat of butter with salt. We have to be getting close to the finale, which I feel like is just gonna sound ridiculous in here. Happily ever after.
That's it. That's literally what they were saying.
And there it is. So here's what's actually kind of neat is my meat and cheese plate came with all of the, or came with a list of everything that's on there. So is it in order? So this is blue cheese. That's not liver pate. Okay, we're going backwards. This is goat cheese, chorizo, Pleasant Ridge cheddar, which is kind of underneath there, Serrano ham, chicken liver pate, which is kind of right there, and then the blue cheese. And then we're also here with some friends, and they got, this is the octopus, the grilled octopus, the charred octopus. And then Jen got the escargot.
Do you know what this looks like?
Looks like an escargot.
If you've ever been to Seasons 52, they have a crab and shrimp and mushroom dish.
Yeah.
This is what they serve it in.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And then we also got these mixed greens.
It looks really good.
Mixed field greens.
Is that cheese that's shiny?
Is that cheese?
It's sunflower brittle.
Oh. Whoa, that sounds really good.
I'm gonna try charred octopus.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my snail fork. This is really like spongy, like densely spongy.
It's gonna be like eating tofu.
It smells like red peppers.
What do you think?
I don't hate it.
Do you like it though?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
It's weird,
Yeah.
but it's not bad. It's
Okay.
not on the top of my list. I think I'd rather have a mozzarella cheese stick.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Tim's gonna try a snail. I think they should serve this with a little tiny spoon because that's what you need to get all the breadcrumbs.
Ready?
Yep. What does it taste like?
Tastes like snails.
Well, give me a real flavor.
There's a lot of breadcrumbs on it.
Yeah.
They're very,
Buttery.
yeah, but it's not as buttery as I've had escargot before because the breadcrumbs kind of soak some of that up.
Right.
So you kind of get a little bit more of the snail flavor than you would normally get when you're eating just regular escargot that's just been cooked in butter.
Gotcha.
So
Look at you giving a good food review.
I did it.
You did. Okay, here's my last snail.
Be our guest. Be our guest. What do you think?
It tastes like earthy seafood with butter
Okay.
and crunch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's not super flavorful.
Yeah, that's because of the breadcrumbs. I think the breadcrumbs kind of overtook this dish. Yay! Ooh, he's gonna come into our room and we're gonna clap for him. Oh, what an entrance! Look at that.
He's walking like this.
Here's what I don't understand.
What?
So like, as the Beast, he's not happy to be the Beast.
You don't know that.
No, well, no, I do know that. We watched the movie and he was like, I don't want to be the Beast anymore.
I feel like this is after he became human, and I think now he can like revert back to the beast.
Oh, he
whenever
can go
wants.
back and forth whenever he wants
he
to.
like harnessed his power.
Okay, so he's like a superhero or a mutant. So they brought out our entrees. This is the pork. Where's my bacon dust? I'm not seeing any bacon dust. I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
It's like dust on a molecular level.
Oh.
So you can only taste it. You can't see it.
This smells really good. You got the filet.
I did. I'm curious to see if they cooked it right. We'll see if they got the temperature right.
Yeah, there's another filet on the table. And then what was this? This was the
seafood bouillabaisse.
Oh yeah, the seafood bouillabaisse. This looks really good.
It looks really good, yeah. And it came out, we didn't get to show you, but it came out with this like cool lid on it.
Lid on it. Felt very French. That is a nice and solid medium rare.
And I was able to cut it with my butter knife, so you know it's good quality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I haven't eaten it yet, but it looks good.
So here's our dessert.
It's an almond macaron with lemon jam, I think he said, and then fresh raspberries. This is a white chocolate chip cup, and it's filled with the Master's Gray stuff. And then this, I think he said it was a chocolate truffle with brandy, and this is sugar paper that's edible.
I like the paper. It's good.
$55 paper.
Poor Chip, he's all broken up. What do you think of it?
Okay, this is gonna be my unpopular opinion. don't like the gray stuff.
Oh no.
It just, to me, it just tastes like milk, and I'm not a fan of that.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but this is very cute. I'll eat this part.
You ate his nose? So before we leave, we wanted to show you guys some of the rest of Be Our Guest.
It's snowing!
Santa's here. Oh, it is snowing. Look at that. Oh, it's so wintry and cold outside. Ooh. Yeah. So this is like the main gallery, right?
This is where Belle and Bee started having their first dance.
Oh yeah, and then they fell in love.
Yeah.
Who lives up on this little tiny balcony?
I don't know.
And when we came in, they told us that the West Wing is no longer forbidden. So we can go in.
Oh.
Ooh. Look, it's all tattered because the beast got so angry and tore everything apart. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty neat. And then over here, this is where he keeps his rose. Do you guys see the rose floating in there? And look, there's an enchanted mirror here too. I wonder if we wait here long enough. Oh! If a rose petal will fall off. Any second now. Maybe it won't.
So we really wanted to eat in this room, but it's so dark in here. I don't think our video would have turned out.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't.
But it's really cool in here.
We're going to meet the master. Yes. Thank you for allowing us to join you at your castle. It was wonderful. The meal was delicious.
Dinner was fantastic.
Our compliments to the chefs.
Yeah.
What about the gray stuff?
The gray stuff was delicious.
Oh, perfect.
So before we leave, I asked them, and they told us the name of these two gargoyles. This is Bruce, and over here is Craig. So Bruce and Craig holding up the archway. Now I'm 99% sure that the park is closed. So we should be one of the few people left in the park now. We're just gonna get in line for Mine Train now, so we're first in line when the park opens back up. I feel like you hardly ever get to hear the Village House bells. Oh, they just stopped. Thank you!
Do me a favor, make sure you head straight for the castle for me, okay?
Okay.
Ooh, I feel like they did a little bit of an upgrade to the lighting package here. We're going through the castle and the Kiss Goodnight is happening as we are walking through. And the castle is changing color. Heck yeah, that looks awesome. So there was hardly anybody in Fantasyland, but now that we're on to Main Street, this is where everybody hangs out to the very last moment to try to get that perfect shot down Main Street with nobody on it. I feel like you're better off just coming to the after hours party.
Honestly, for real. It's worth every penny.
Still PhotoPass photographers out here even after the park is closed. Before we leave, what did you think of the food?
I really enjoyed the steak. The filet was delicious. The vegetables that were served with the filet was delicious. My filet was cooked perfectly. It was a really good cut. I don't know if I love the escargot, and it's not because it was escargot, because it just wasn't super flavorful. I kind of wish I had gotten what you got.
Yeah.
The meat plate.
It was good. The meat plate was good.
Your
My
pork was really good.
Was good.
Yeah.
But there was also a piece of pork belly like in the center of it.
And that was really good.
I gave you some of the bottom of it. The top was like basically coated with salt.
Oh, was it?
So here's something, in my old age, I am becoming more and more sensitive to salt. And I noticed that everything that I tasted at Be Our Guest was quite salty.
I, on the other hand, love salt. So everything tasted really good to me.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just different flavor palettes. I really liked it. I do think it was worth the price as far as a Disney meal goes.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of the desserts.
Oh, and I feel like maybe it was just our server. Our server was fantastic, but he was kind of slow at bringing us drinks.
Oh yeah, I think because we were here at the end of the night.
Right.
And I don't know that that was necessarily like his fault. I think it was just the end of the night. We were like one of the last reservations. I think that was part of it. But I think all in all, it was like fairly good service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would recommend.
I would too, yeah. And it was like a nice dinner. You didn't have to dress up super nice, but it felt like a fancy dinner, you know?
Yeah.
I liked it.
And I feel like you got a lot of food for the price.
I do too, yeah.
So yeah, there you go. So, with that being said, we are off. and we will see you guys tomorrow.
And now it's time to pay the price.